Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you for joining me today.
You're welcome.
My name is Kelsey Robe. I am a strategist with the Women's School, and this evening I have my husband Adam Robe here with me.
Yes, and I wanted to hop on or join this video here as the husband of a women's school strategist and share my perspective on why the art of being a woman masterclass is a worthwhile investment. I know we had that conversation when Kelsey was first starting out as a strategist. Why the women's school? Why the art of being a woman masterclass, or ABW masterclass, as you might hear it? It's an easier thing to say, ABW. So we just want to talk about it, and I can share from my perspective about the fruit that I've seen in Kelsey and our family after she's gone through that class and continued to apply what she's learned. That's my intro.
Yeah, so the first point when we were talking about this was just one of the main points from the ABW Masterclass that I received is the mind management portion. So, have you seen an improvement in my mind management, being able to control my mind?
Yes, certainly. I would say that's the foremost or most fruitful aspect of the ABW masterclass I've seen. Learning thought patterns, how to recognize them. I've seen you better recognize things with our kids if we're having a conversation or maybe disagreeing about something. There's a difference of opinion. Being able to step back, identify the root causes of a thought and talk about it. We've had more fruitful discussions there. And just in terms of mind management as well, with different circumstances that come our way, whether it's with family or our kids, just having more of a controlled, if that's the right term for it, but more centered approach to addressing things.
Yeah, I know for me, I've been able to kind of break the cycle and step away from the conversation if you and I are having a argument.
Yeah, we don't have arguments.
We don't argue.
Disagreements.
But just being able to break the cycle and step away and reflect and then come back kind of in a better space.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. So I'm kind of cheating here looking at my notes. But then the second point too is being able to dream as a husband and wife. And I know for me, when we entered our marriage, when we started...
We're first married. Now that we've been married a second time. When we first got married.
I was not a dreamer at all, and Adam was. So that has been like really pivotal in our marriage. But how has it changed since the women's school?
Right. You've surpassed me, I think, in the dreaming department and learning how to do it. So, as Kelsey said, when we first got married, I was a big dreamer, but wasn't translating into anything actionable. And I think that's been the key with the ABW Masterclass. You've learned how dreaming is a skill set, learning how to translate our dreams into actionable goals and steps, and we're actually progressing towards them. And it's been a lot of fun being able to dream together and talk about things where you want to be, where I want to be, where we want to be as a family, and becoming better versions of ourselves and a better family. Creating those dreams, and then knowing we have, certainly you have a path to, and skills and action steps to get there, and working together on those.
Yeah. Awesome. And I think when we were talking about this, you were saying how our goals and dreams have become more realistic, and really, in a sense, they've become bigger. But we've learned, just as you said, the skill set of dreaming and how to take the dreams into goals and goals into actions and really move towards it.
Right, and then I think also too, the dreams have been more all-encompassing, more holistic, which is a term I like. I think it's a buzzword nowadays. I don't know. But, the women's school, I've heard Kelsey talk about the different arenas that it addresses, the 8 different arenas. So, like for me coming into our marriage, a lot of the dreams were financial, material things, which are, of course important, but also realizing now the importance of holistically dreaming about what our family can be like, how we want to contribute to society and to the world. Different relationships we have with our family, with our friends, what those should look like, and different things like that.
And how it all connects, how each of the arenas bleeds into the other one.
Right.
Yeah, which is a huge component of the women's school. So then I think the other thing that you mentioned, kind of one of the key things you've seen, is just pursuing the better version of yourself.
Right.
As a woman.
Right. And I mean, that's my journey as a man as well, is doing that. But that's a process for all of us. Hopefully it's a conscious process. We're aware of it and we're trying to become better every day. But I think as a fruit of this class, from what I've seen from you, is certainly more joy in that process. It's not easy. Changing isn't easy. But in that process of becoming a better version of yourself, I've seen you be more joyful because you have the skills and the knowledge of how to actually improve and become better. And I know that, I guess I can speak from experience actually, but it can be frustrating when you know what you want to improve. You want to be a more patient dad. You want to be a more giving husband, but continually falling short and not knowing why, perhaps. It's helpful to know how to solve those things. And that just leads to joy. Having solutions is a good thing.
Yeah. No, I think that's really key, what you were saying about having the skill set to be able to pursue that journey.
Right.
Yeah. Which is something that we teach so much in the women's school is that the real skills. So it's not just this kind of lofty ideal, but actually how to attain it and how to pursue that.
Yeah, and I was going to add, I think, like a really tangible skill, whether you're a husband watching this and you guys have kids, or maybe your fiance or significant other, maybe you don't have kids, but certainly a skill that has led to joy in our lives as parents has been, Kelsey, the skills you've learned in terms of developing routines and disciplining our kids has been incredibly beneficial. I've certainly learned a lot as well, and just working together to learn how to talk to our kids and the importance of routines and establishing those and whatnot. That's a big one for any dads out there.
And having a plan, not just emotionally responding.
Yeah. Yes. Emotionally responding usually doesn't work so well. Yeah. So.
Cool. Well, thank you again for joining me.
You're welcome. Yeah, and I'll close this out and just say, again, whether you're a husband, a dad, or a fiance or a significant other, and you're wondering, why is this a worthwhile investment? Why should my wife, my significant other, why should she take this class, the ABW master class? I'd strongly encourage you to, think about it and to strongly consider it. I think it's been 100% worth the investment. I would say it's been more worthwhile than a weekend getaway that you might be able to take. We took a weekend trip to New York City several months ago, which was really great. This is as equal or more worthwhile of an investment, I would say, just in the fruit that is born continually. It's not just a one-time, joyful weekend, which of course is great and necessary, but it's been a continual improvement and bring more joy to our family. So again, we just invite you to consider it and talk about it together, certainly.
Yeah, it sets that foundation then for the next 5, 10, 15 years and beyond.
However many years.
As you said, it's not just a one-time thing.
Right.
So thank you for joining us and watching this video. And this is Adam and Kelsey Rowe.
From our dining room, signing off. Bye-bye. Bye.